Dear students, welcome back to social science class. My dear students, in the previous videos we have studied about the first lesson in economics, that is introduction to economics. This is the first video of the new lesson in business studies. Today I am going to start the first lesson in business studies, that is components of business studies. This is the part first of the video, and in this lesson we learn main important points such as introduction to business studies, meaning of business, economic activities, types of economic activities, exchange, evolution and growth of commerce, the important stages of the evolution of commerce, role of business and commerce in economics development, and development of commerce during 21st century. These are the highlights of the lesson components of business studies. Look at the pictures given here. The first, second, third, all these pictures shows the images of busy people in business. Means the pictures are having a picture of different people who are engaged in different types of business activities. Now we'll go to learn the components of business in brief. First of all, we will look into the important part, that is introduction to business studies. Business studies is a new subject for you. This is the last and sixth part of social science textbook. Business studies is also one of the subjects which are studied under social science. There are a lot of subjects what we study under social science. In this textbook of social science we are having 6 parts. The first part is history, which is here we study about the past events of the history. The second part is political science, where we study the political activities of the people and prevailing political system. The third part is sociology, where we study the social activities of the people. And the fourth part is geography. Here we study the geographical features of the surface of the earth. The fifth part of the social science textbook is economics. Here we study economic activities. And the last or sixth part is business studies, and in this subject we study the business activities of the people. Business activities are nothing but they are the part of economic activities. Economic include whole economic system of the people. That means production, distribution, consumption, and national income, policies of the government, etc., etc. It is included. But the business studies includes all the matters relating to business, such as production and distribution. It includes the matters which related to production and distribution, or also you can say production and exchange. In this part of study, business studies, we go on studying about the business organizations, decisions making by the business people, trade activities, industries and services, and so on. We go on learning all the things which are related to business activities. We also learn about the basic aspects of business studies, and also we learn about economic activities, which are the basis of the business. Remember, the main base of the business is economic activities. Remember, the main base of the economic is the main basis of the business is economic activities. Before, we have already understood what is economic activities. Now we'll come to understand what is a business. Remember, my dear students, business is nothing but it is an economic activity. Business is a economic activity related to continuous and regular production and distribution of goods and services to satisfy wants of the people. Remember, business activities goes on producing and distributing the goods and services necessary to satisfy the wants of the people continuously and regularly. That is only called business. So why it is called business? Because the term business is a word derived from busy. Busy means continuously engaged in activity. Business means being busy. Remember, when you look towards a businessman, he will be always busy in business activities. He will not be having time to have his lunch also. So you can look after a lot of business people engaged in different types of business activities. They are always busy, either physically or mentally. So those who are always busy in the process of production and distribution of goods and services, their activities are called business activities. They are called as businessmen. My dear students, all the people in this world are always busy. Remember, all the people in this world are always busy in different types of works. For example, students are busy in their studies. Mother is busy in kitchen works. Father is busy in his occupation. Teachers are busy in teaching the lessons. Doctors are busy in treating the patients. Lawyers are busy in clarifying the client's demands, etc. In this way, every individual on this world is always busy, and that means these people, those who are always busy, they are busy in production and distribution of goods and services which are required to satisfy wants. Remember, satisfy the wants of the people. Remember, people are always, I told you, people are always busy. In what they are busy? They are busy in production and distribution or exchange of goods and services which are necessary to satisfy the wants of the people. So all the people in this world, either poor people or rich people, or low class people or high class people, or any people belonging to any diversity, each and every one is in a requirement of goods and services. They are in need of food, clothes, shelter. Remember, my dear students, food, clothes and shelter are the basic necessities of the man, and along with such basic necessities of food, cloth and shelter, man is also in need of such other household requirements such as education, health, entertainment and other household requirements are necessary. All such basic needs and other requirements such as food, clothes and shelter and household requirements are purchased by the people from the shopkeeper. The shopkeeper purchases these required need and necessary goods and required goods and services from the wholesaler, and the wholesaler purchase them from the producer or manufacturer. Here all the activities undertaken by the shopkeeper, wholesaler and manufacturer in the process of purchasing goods and services from the producer to shopkeeper and production of goods from the producer, all activities are called as business activities. In this way, business activities include all the activities undertaken by the people, by the shopkeepers, wholesalers and manufacturers on the way of production and supply or distribution of goods and services necessary to the people to satisfy their wants are called as business activities, and those people who are engaged in such activities are called as businessmen. My dear students, now we'll understand the meaning of business in brief. On the above explanation, we can understand that business is nothing but it is an economic activity related with continuous and regular production and distribution of goods and services for satisfying the wants of people. Once again, listen. Business is an economic activity related with continuous and regular production and distribution of goods and services for satisfying the wants of people. Now we'll understand what are economic activities. Already we have studied what is the meaning of economic activities in our previous lesson, that is economics, introduction to economics. The meaning of the economic activities in economics and in business studies will be having little variation. That is, the types of economic activities are different. First of all, we'll understand what are economic activities. Remember, I told you business is an economic activity. So now we have to understand what are the economic activities. Remember, my dear students, human wants are unlimited. To satisfy human wants, people are in need of goods and services. These goods and services are produced by either agriculture or industry. We also are in need of different types of services. Such services are produced by different type of servicemen. So these produced goods and services by the agriculture or industry or by the servicemen are to be distributed or exchanged or reached to the people, those who are in need of them. All the activities which are concerned with the production and distribution or exchange of goods and services are called as economic activities. Once again, understand, all the activities concerned with the production and distribution or exchange of goods and services from producer to consumer to satisfy their wants are called as economic activities. Now we'll go to study different types of economic activities. The economic activities under business studies are broadly classified into business activities, professional activities, and employment activities. Now you have to understand what kind of activities are called as business activities, what kind of activities of man are called as profession, what kind of activities are called as employment. First of all, we'll come to know business. The activities concerned with the production and exchange or distribution of goods and services are activities of business. Remember, the people, those who are engaged in production of goods, and also the people, those who are engaged in exchange or distribution of these goods from distributors to consumer. All the activities undertaken by them on the process of production and exchange of goods, exchange or distribution of goods and services, they all are called as business activities or activities of business. For example, the activities undertaken by the producers, the activities undertaken by the distributors. Now we'll go to study another type of economic activity, that is profession. The activities concerned with rendering specialized technical and personal services are called the activities of profession. Remember, there are some people, those who are engaged in in the service of the people. For example, the activities carried by a teacher in the class, the activities carried by the doctor in his hospital, the activities undertaken by the lawyer in the court, the activities undertaken by different transporter, the driver while driving the vehicle. All such activities rendered by the specialized people, their activities are called as activities of profession or professional activities. Under professional activities, the activities carried by lawyers, doctors, teachers, drivers, merchants, all may be called as professional activities. Now we'll come to understand employment, activities of employment. Remember, employment is nothing but the work undertaken by the people under an employer for salary or wages are called the activities of employment. Here a particular person is appointed to work under a particular owner. The owner go on undertaking the work from appointed person and he goes on paying him his salary or wages. That is the work done in this way by a particular person for salary is called as employment. Here two important persons are there, that is employer and employee. Employer means he is a person who appoints people to do work under him and pays salary to him, is called as employer. Employer is a person who appoints the people to work under his direction. Then employee is a person who is appointed to do work under the direction of an employer, is called employee. Or employee is a person who got appointed under an employer to work under his direction or to work according to his direction. Now I'll come to look into another important aspect of business studies, that is exchange or distribution. The distribution of goods and services is only called as exchange. Distribution means here transferring the goods from place of production to the place of consumption. That is only called distribution. The distribution process carried by the traders. The traders are included with the wholesalers, then retailers, then the shopkeepers, like that. They are included in distribution or traders. So here exchange or distribution is nothing but it is a connecting link between production and consumption. Means the wholesalers, shopkeepers give indirect connection between the producer and consumer. The consumer want to purchase. When a consumer want to purchase a particular goods, he goes to shop. The shopkeeper purchase that goods from the wholesaler. The wholesaler purchase them from the producer. In this way, producer and consumers are linked between each other indirectly through the wholesaler and the shopkeeper. Goods are produced at a particular place, and that goods which are produced in a particular place are have to be reached to the place of consumer. During the process of production, remember, when the producer goes to produce a particular kind of goods or services, he will consider certain aspects such as market study, transportation, storage of goods, determination of price and advertisement. Remember, before going to produce any kind of goods, the producer will think whether his production is having demand in the market or not. It is called market study. After he got studied that his productions are having demand in the market, then he will decide to produce that goods. Also he consider that whether the productions produced by him are having easy transportation facilities at a low cost, are there or no, that also he will consider. And also he will think that whether he is having sufficient storage facility to his produced goods until they got sold out to the people. And also he determine the price of his production, what price is to be charged to his production. While deciding the price of his production, he will consider the cost of production and other expenditure caused on the way of production, and also he will consider his profit. Then he decide his production. Then advertisement is another important aspect which must be considered. A producer must make known the consumers about his productions. To make known about his productions, he will make the use of different advertisement facilities, that is through TV or radio or newspaper or pamphlets or etc. etc. All such aspects are included in the process of exchange. Exchange is not only included with my transfer, carrying the goods from the producer to consumer. The main activity in exchange is carrying the goods from the producer to consumer. On this process, there are a lot of aspects such as market study, transportation, storage of goods, determination price and advertisement. All such others all are included in distribution process or process of exchange. So here, for the exchange of goods and services, money is used. Money is a media to exchange, or money is a medium to exchange goods from the seller to purchaser. When you go to purchase a pen, you have to pay money. If you don't pay money, the seller will not give you pen. When you take pen, after paying money to the shopkeeper, it is said that pen is exchanged with money. So money is very important medium which is playing vital role in the life of the people for the exchange of goods and services. The exchange system is the main foundation for business. In the next lesson, we will learn other aspects of the business studies. Thank you.